My name's Anthony Henry, and I've been wrestling since 2002.
The New Age Enforcer James Drake. I've been a professional wrestler for the better part of 16 years.
I consider what I do a hybrid style. I can do anything, get on the mat and grapple and do submissions. I have an MMA background, a lot of people don't know that. I had amateur and pro fights. I've done kickboxing, I've done amateur wrestling, I've done Muay Thai, I've done Jiu-Jitsu. You're gonna be seeing me do whatever I have to do in order to beat my opponent.
If you come to watch a James Drake match, don't judge a book by its cover. I can do things in the ring that people half my size only dream of.
All the way to the top! Coast to coast!
My two main influences was Arn Anderson and the Great Muta. I'm fast, I hit hard. I've been scratching, clawing, fighting all my life. Why stop now? Myself and Anthony Henry, we're here to make waves. We're not a fly-by-night. We're not some super team that decided just to be put together. We're here, and we're here to stay.
The following contest is for the All Tag Team Championship.
Finally coming back to Evolve for one. Doing it with a guy that I respect and that I call a friend in James Drake, that I've known for quite a long time now. You know, we've never actually teamed together.
But teaming with him is so easy.
And the Savage Jaka!
We clicked. Chemistry just right off the gate. It was like stepping in the ring with a brother, really. What it boils down to is you don't find chemistry like that often, so we just ran with it.
Henry up and over! Moonsault connects! The big man! Cover! Now he kicked out!
If you go back and watch the tape, my face said it all.
Dickinson up! Plants it! Cover! We've got new Evolve Tag Team Champions!
30 seconds to a minute afterwards where the people were standing on their feet and they were pounding the mat and just cheering us on. They felt like they helped us do it. I felt like they were just genuinely happy for us and they were proud, and we were proud.
That was 16 years of hard work that went into that night, that went into that moment. And what really done it for me is my parents were in the crowd, and they haven't been to see me wrestle in 10 years.
One of those things you never think's gonna happen. You want it to happen. You work so hard for it, and then when it finally happens, when it finally comes to fruition, you don't even have words. You hold it, and then you clench it, and then you tell yourself, well, we have it now, so let's see how long we can hold this thing.
Three-quarters of the places I went, I had detractors. And they always said, you don't look like a wrestler. You're too big to be doing this. You're not this, you're not that. And I politely told them, I don't answer you. I'm gonna make it.
We say the funny stuff. Oh, they spit this in your face. Can't wait to make fun of that on Twitter. Oh.
I pride myself on living in those moments where the pressure is on me, where maybe people are doubting me, where people are saying that I can't do something. That's when I strive. I like to look at people, I like to get in their face, and I like to show them that I can do it.
Oh! Loki is pissed! Get up there, Morishima! The cow jumps over the moon! I give that 2 stars.
Evolve Tag Team Champion.
If that was in the Tokyo Dome, I would have given it 6.5 stars. Because it was here, in Queens, New York, 2.5 stars.
It's easy to talk when you're sitting back here. It's real easy to talk when you're sitting back here. You know what? I'm tired of not being taken seriously. You boys, you want to run your mouth, you want to talk like it, you want to disrespect us, you want to think that we're a joke? We're not a joke! Look, I don't know if you know this or not, we're the only undefeated tag team in Evolve at the moment.
So I'll just set it straight right now. You want to talk your crap about winning a tag team title shot? We're right here.
Hey, the office won't give it to them. You've heard about that. The way the office won't give it to them. We'll give it to you. You want it, you got it.
Tag team title shot, boys. Yeah. Let's do it.
You want it, you got it.
Let's do it.
If you come to watch a James Drake match, don't judge a book by its cover. I can do things in the ring that people half my size only dream of.
All the way to the top.
My two main influences was Arn Anderson and the Great Muta. I'm fast, I hit hard. I've been scratching, clawing, fighting all my life. Why stop now?
15, 16 years ago, I'd have never thought that I was going to be in the ring with the absolute best in the world. There's a new big fella in town. I'm here to stake my claim to show everybody what the blue-collar badass J.D. Drake is all about.
Game here. Style slam cover.
To anybody and everybody that's ever overlooked me, for everyone that didn't take a chance on me, I am about to prove every one of you wrong.
No rules. First person to grab for the WWN Championship will be the new WWN Champ. And this one is breaking down. We got ladders and bodies everywhere, Ron. And J.D. Drake. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Double stomp. But it's J.D. Drake, his best friend.
We clicked. Chemistry just right off the gate.
There will be nothing pretty. Legendary hothead in it. Coffin dropping through the ladder. Oh! Definitely close shot. J.D. Drake has done it.
Here is your pair and new WWN Champion.
The only people that really believed in me was the fella that trained me, who was David Reimer, who recently passed away. I owe a lot to him. A whole lot. Without him, I wouldn't be here, period. End of discussion.
16 long years culminated in one night in Ybor City, Florida. How many people here have been told you can't do something? How many people here have been told that you don't deserve something? How many people here have been told you're not good enough? It's a damn lie. If I'm good enough, you guys are. This isn't just for me. This isn't just for the blue-collar badass J.D. Drake. This is for each and every one of you that never been on the ring. Welcome to the reign of the blue-collar badass.
When I first won this championship, I made a vow to make this mean something.
This is for each and every one of you that never been on the ring.
There's no way that J.D. Drake makes it as far as he does without the support of the fans. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm just a guy from North Carolina. I'm a redneck that looks like I should be driving the ring truck, much less being in a ring. If something happens tomorrow
and I'm not able to wrestle again, then I have reached what I feel like is the pinnacle of my career right now.
And yeah, Austin Theory is only 21 years old, but I don't waste time. When I'm on the WWE Network with the Evolve Championship and with the WWN Championship, when I beat JD Drake, there's gonna be no choice but for me to what? Walk into TakeOver and main event that as well? And then go on to WrestleMania and main event that as well?
I'm not gonna discount Austin Theory. I could sit here and I could talk about how he's been handed everything his entire life. The fact of the matter is Austin has beat the best. His attitude may not have been the best. I mean, spoiled brat kid, but results are results. So Austin as a champion, I mean, he's earned my respect there. Because every time you step foot in the ring as champion, you have a target on your back. I know all about that, I promise.
Drake, he runs his mouth a lot. And he says that he's the best champion in WWN. He's the best champion in Evolve. JD Drake, you're the guy that everybody is supposed to feel sorry for. And it's not just them feeling that way because you make them feel that way. You want them to feel sorry for you. You want them to say, it's okay, Drake, you don't have to train hard. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to watch your diet. You want to act like Austin Theory's never worked for anything? Because that's all you talk about is hard work. Drake, what's hard about your life? You look like you came from a farm and you just sat on the couch all day and just ate. But you want to point the finger and make me look like the bad guy.
I'm 6'1", I'm 301 pounds. I don't look like somebody that lives in the gym. I don't look like someone who would be a fighter, but I have fought for my entire life. At the age of 18, I had my first child. I had to drop everything I was doing and start punching a time clock to put food on my family's table. And then on the weekends, I would leave and I would go wrestle. Then along came my second kid. After injury, I tore my ankle up in a car wreck. I fought through injury. I fought through surgery. I was told I'd never walk again. And I told the doctor that that's not an option. I rehabbed. I got back to where I was. Went back to work and then went back to wrestling. I've made sacrifices that, I mean, some people they would say they're crazy. Like saying that I'm not good enough. I've lost a wife to this business. I almost lost a kid to this business. I missed my kids' first steps and their first words. I've battled addiction. I've battled alcoholism. I've battled suicide, depression, all of it. All of it. I'm just as much one of the people as anybody else. Anybody that's ever had these feelings and they feel like they can't overcome them, that's what this means. That's what this is for. That is why I work so hard. For that kid that's sitting in the front row who may have been picked last every single time that he's out at recess. For the little girl who's sitting there thinking that she's never going to be good enough because she's not had anybody interested in her. Or the child sitting front row whose dad left them, whose dad just went away and said that you wasn't good enough as a child for him to stay around and fight for his relationship. Austin, you may say that you've fought battles. You've not walked a single day in my shoes.
What's 2018 Evolve rundown for me? A lot of ups and downs. I've won some big matches. I beat Timothy Thatcher, longest reigning Evolve champion ever. I've also lost some big matches.
Walter with a counter. It's over.
I had the match with Walter. I came up short. I know how good I am. A lot of people out there know how good I am. It just hasn't happened for me yet. Darby Allin, especially as of late, has kind of been, I guess, tagged as the golden boy here at Evolve, and I get it. I see these guys getting these opportunities. He's got Velveteen tomorrow at Evolve 113. Maybe, this is my chance, my opportunity to show that maybe Darby Allin wasn't the guy that needed that spot. There's other guys that are working really hard, having some great matches. If I beat Darby Allin, maybe I show them that I should have been in that spot. I beat Timothy Thatcher. If you want to get down to it, I beat him at his own game. I tapped him out. I showed everyone that night that I'm one of the greatest all-around wrestlers in Evolve, period. And I had some buzz. I think some big things are going to happen. But, I just think the powers that be, like, maybe they kind of have in their head, like, who they're going to run with. Maybe if I get a string of victories, maybe I'll get some bigger matches, maybe I'll get put in the spotlight.
Dickinson up! Plants it, cover! We've got new Evolve Tag Team Champions!
James Drake is a brother to me. James Drake is he's been my tag partner. He's been one of my best friends for several years now. It makes me really happy to see him successful. Does it bother me? Professional wrestling, it's hard. It's a hard industry to be in because you see your peers do great things and you know where you're at, and you know where you stack against them. And sometimes you just see them do things that you're not doing or maybe surpass you in certain ways. And Drake having the match with Riddle, he fought his heart out. Yeah, maybe it hurt a little bit, maybe. I had Walter that night. Everybody was talking about the Riddle match. That was Riddle's last match in Evolve. Drake got it. It is what it is. There's so many variables that go into this stuff, and it hurts my head to think about it sometimes and what we have to do to really be successful in this business. Look, man, I'm 34 years old. A lot of people don't know that about me. I'm 34 years old. That's fairly old to be in this business, right? And I am nowhere near where I want to be. A long time ago, I told myself I was going to do great things, and I know a lot of people would kill to be in a position I'm in. But I want more, man. I always want more. I strive for success. I'm obsessed with it, and I don't know how much longer I have. Is 2019 going to be my year? We can hope so, But if it isn't, maybe it'll be my last year. I don't know.
We've got new Evolve Tag Team Champions!
James Drake is a brother to me. James Drake is he's been my tag partner. He's been one of my best friends for several years now. It makes me really happy to see him successful. Does it bother me? It is what it is.
Anthony Henry! Oh! What the hell?
You were in the main event of the Evolve 10th anniversary, live on the WWE Network. I was relegated to living in your shadow.
going to treat you exactly the way that you have treated me for all of these years.
Henry up top! Oh! Drake does not want this fight, but there is no way Drake is gonna back down. Double stomp! Cover! It's over!
Here is your winner.
Again!
We've been through way too much. I play over all of the car rides, all the hotel visits, all the meals that we shared together, the family events that we went to, Anthony. True friends stab you in the front. Anthony, through all this, anytime we've had a disagreement, I have looked you in the eyes. Can you say the same?
Unsanctioned match, knockout or submission. That is the only reason the referee is even in the ring. But Drake not done!
As far as I'm concerned, this is squashed. This is over. We can go back to being workhorsemen and kicking everybody's ass that we come up against.
It's over! An absolute war here in our main event.
But this thing between you and I, it's not over. You want it to be over, but it's not over because we are now 1-1. Let's do this one more time. One more time. No holds barred, Drake. And we'll find out who the real workhorseman is.